we all remember the play against Tennessee where he miraculously ties the game, but few people remember how that game ended with an overtime pick.
A terrible one, too.
Chance to go down and put a touchdown on the board and win the game, right?
In fact, he had 2 bad picks in that game, if I remember right.
Yeah.
One was going the other direction.
Yep.
So but it was a horrendous play.
Something to keep an eye on.
Yeah,
those 2-minute drills, game-winning time, clutch time. We haven't seen a lot of that.
I mean, the stupidity will undermine everything else he can do. That's the part he's got to awaken to. The stupidity will undermine everything. And I know Vrabel addressed this when he was talking about it. He said, look, one of the good things that happened for them that came out of that play is that the defense held them to a field goal, right?
Yeah, and they ended up missing the field goal. But that was a good thing. And the other thing, it sounds like we're beating up on Drake Maye a little bit. And I don't, he did run a couple of times. And, one time he scrambles out of the pocket on a long yardage situation, gets a first down. He slid. I like that. Because we continue to hear him talk. Tony, if you listen to him, he's like, down around the goal line, I'm 6'5", 230 pounds. Yeah, I get it, Drake, but you don't need to be subjecting yourself to those kinds of hits. It's almost like Jim's thing. Like he's a little bit too stubborn for his own good. I like to see him slide in that situation, and the one in the red zone was an easy path into the end zone where he wasn't putting himself in harm's way. So I do think on the 2 times that he ran in this game, he ran smartly, if that makes sense.
So I'll be honest, and I'm nitpicking. Let me admit that I'm nitpicking. On the first one, I thought he went down just a half a beat too late.
Too late. Yeah.
He wanted to start going down and then change direction either because he wasn't his stride wasn't right or something, or he thought he could pick up another yard. But if you watch him, he looks like he's about to go down and then takes another sort of jab step to his left. And I thought that was a mistake. I thought when you go down, go down. Don't try to squeak out another half yard. Get your ass on the ground.
Yeah, totally agree.
So to me, there was a little bit of a hesitation there. It's almost like he had to remind himself to get down. So I don't think it's instinctive yet for him.
Tony, I'm sure he does have to remind himself because he's always relied on his ability. And for him to give up is probably a big adjustment for him. That's, I think that's one of the things that Josh McDaniels is really going to be working with him for.
I mean, get your ass on the ground. Holy crap.
But he's got to figure it out on his own.
He was still a few yards away from guys. Don't get me wrong, but I thought you could see the indecision there. Mike on the Cape. Mike, what do you got?
Yeah, Mazz, the idea that this guy would have worked out all the kinks, and stopped making stupid plays with less than a full season under his belt is ridiculous. I mean, you watch guys like Romo and Favre, the gunslinger.
Mike, do you think that was your run-of-the-mill stupid play? Like Paul said, that's a repeat mistake. That's like a rookie day 3 mistake.
And
that's what that is.
If we saw it in like week 12.
For sure.
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, if you were covering the Bills, you would have been screaming trade Josh Allen.
I didn't say anything about trading anybody.
No one.
They wanted Josh Allen. The fan base and the media in Buffalo is screaming for wrong. Josh Allen to give up on Josh Allen after year 2.
That's wrong. But anyway, if this play had happened in like week 10, no one would be up in arms about it. It's the first thing that you see. It was basically the first 3rd and long of his second season. He did exactly what he did too many times as a rookie.
Exactly.
But no one, this is why I get annoyed at this, because we're public enemy number one anytime, you say anything bad. No one wants to get rid of Drake Maye. No one's suggesting they trade him. No one's suggesting he's not the future. No one's saying pull the plug on the Drake Maye era. No one. Literally 0 people are doing that. So let's not, and no one was doing that in Buffalo either. Year 2 of Josh Allen, they went to the playoffs. No one wanted to get rid of their quarterback who just took them to the playoffs.
Look, when you make a mistake like that, you are undermining everything else. That's just stupid. That play is dumb. Dumb. It's as dumb as it gets. You got 10 other guys out on the field with you. A couple of them blue blocks. They feel bad enough as it is. And then on top of it all, you're going to turn the ball over and give the other team points? Like the whole thing, I'm sort of buying into this whole thing of Vrabel protect the team. I'm kind of buying into that mentality because down there, people haven't protected the team, and I'm talking about on the field.
Absolutely, that's
3 or 4 years.
That's a Belichick mantra. When you have the ball in your hands, you have the entire team's fortunes in your hands. Treat it as such. I mean, that's the way Vrabel talks about it too.
And I hate to go back. I turn back the clock, Paul, and go all the way back to those Belichick years. But I remember when, and again, now I'm dating myself, when Ellis Hobbs was a rookie, and in the preseason he was taking gambles and jumping for, trying to jump routes and intercept passes. And he was
good. That's good. I do remember that.
And
that's good.
He got burned on a play, and Belichick called him out and said, you got 10 other guys on the field. As soon as you do something like that, you're screwing the whole thing up. You're hanging everybody else out to dry. Tell me how it's different when the quarterback, when he's being taken down, tries to change the ball from one hand to the other and coughs it up. Tell me how that is smart. And I'm sorry, that's as basic as it gets.
Yep.
So this idea of he's still a neophyte, he's in year 2. That one he should have figured out by now. I think we can safely say that.